Shukr, alhamdulillah. We must find reasons to be happy for the sake of Allah. Not to say that we are going to be naive and think just because we're happy, the whole world is happy too. No, it's not. There are a lot of things happening in this world right now, very evil things that are happening. It is easy for us because we are comfortable, but majority of the world is not comfortable. Did our Creator make this? This world is an exile place for mankind. This is not our home, and we're not going to return to here. We came from somewhere and going to return to somewhere. But He did not provide this exile place as a place of misery. He didn't. Everything He has provided for us. Every single leaf that falls into the ground is a cure for mankind. He has created enough sustenance and food for us, not for 7 billion, for 70 billion. But if the man's ego is uncontrollable, then this world is not enough for 7 people to share. It's not. All responsibility falls on man again, because man has been given intelligence and free will. So, there are reasons, of course, a million reasons to be happy for Allah's sake. But there are so many reasons not to be happy, because our Lord is not happy with them. Not because we are not happy with them too. It is important now to understand what is then the will of our Lord. He didn't just create us and say, okay, do as you like. He didn't. You think mankind is going to create. We don't create anything. Create is from nothing to something, what they call ex nihilo. From something to something, we just invent. Man didn't invent or create this without having a nice booklet to say, this is the rules. You follow if you want. No one is going to say you have to follow them. But if you follow according to the rules of the book, you can optimize this. You can use this properly. Simple thing that a man makes. And our Lord has made us to be the highest form of creation. It is the highest form of creation. We are. We have yet to discover ourselves. Man is a hidden treasure. We're a hidden treasure. We must discover ourselves. And it has come also with some instructions. You live according to those instructions. You live according to, not only He sent a book, but He actually sent, imagine, if you buy this, you get a book, and you also get someone from, let's say, Best Buy, to come and to stay with you for a few years to say, no, do it like this, do it like this, do it like this. It's ideal, no? Our Lord did. Sent us that. Not only prophets, but the inheritors of the prophets. So, we must look. But the man must look not with his eyes. These senses, all books, all tradition, all faiths say, don't trust these senses. These 5 senses, don't trust them. Yes, you can see. Yes, you can feel. Yes. But your feelings also, when your stomach is full, you feel something else. When your stomach is empty, you feel something else. Muslims at least understand that once a year, 1 month you're fasting, you understand. What do you understand? When the stomach is empty, stomach is growling, the mind starts growling too. You're not as sophisticated as you think you are, unless you can control that 5 senses that you have. You don't control it according to your own head too. You control it according to the one who has created you to say, control it like this, like this, like this, according to these times. So not to trust these 5 senses so much. These 5 senses, as the world of this whole of creation is, it is only to give you a taste of what is real. A taste of what is real. Your name. Aslan, your name. Or Luan Goff, doctor. If you put your name there on a piece of paper, that is just your name. That is not you. Don't confuse you with your name. If somebody says, what is your name? You say that. But a man may not know you from your name. He's not going to be able to know you. Now we come to zikr. There is the name of Allah. That many people thinking just by repeating the name of Allah, you're going to know Allah. Not really. It is important to make the zikr, to remember. Because if you fall in love, if you like something, you remember. But this is the thing. You don't fall in love with the name. You fall in love with the person. Now, when you fall in love with that, you're going to remember. You don't remember the name. The name is just a access, a point, a sign that leads to something bigger, which is that person, that reality. So now zikr, the remembrance, is to remember our Lord. The man who is in love will remember. And Allah is saying, if you remember me, I will remember you. There's a khutbah today we mentioned, if you heard the khutbah. Allah is saying, if you remember me by yourself, I will remember you by myself. Imagine that now. How many people do you think right now is remembering us? Really actively remembering us? Danny, how many people do you think?
My mom.
She's not 24 hours saying Danny. She's not. Danny. If like that, there's something wrong. But yes, in a way, very close. The one who is also in love, he will find everything connected to that person also as a way of remembrance also, no? Say, oh, this one reminds me of this. This reminds me. Looking for every opportunity to remember. But how many people are actually remembering us right now? Not too many people, if anyone. Our Lord is remembering us. Just never forget. And he's saying, remember me. When he says, remember me, I now will remember you, he doesn't mean only when you remember me, I remember you. Because he remembers us, we remember him. Nothing is happening without his permission and his will. Because he remembers us, then we are remembering him. Because he is drawing near to us, that's why we're drawing near to him. Don't think it is because of our own effort. Especially with spirituality, I'm hearing, oh, I discover God. I say, prayer. You're just waking up a little bit. Because he is remembering you and he's saying, he's pulling you. You know, when we go to the Hajj, we say, Labbaik. We make the zikr of that. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Here I am, oh my Lord, here I am. This labbaik, the Prophet used to say that, alayhi salatu wasalam. When somebody calls him, he says labbaik. Imagine, here, labbaik just doesn't mean here I am. It means I'm at your service. Yes, my beloved one. This is what labbaik means. The Prophet used to say that. But our Lord is saying that. He's saying, here I am. Call on me, he's saying. Because I'm always calling on you. Because I'm closer to you than your jugular vein. He says, call on me and ask me. Understand how tender it is. Also, this relationship. He's saying, even if you break your shoelaces, ask from me. Now, we are asking our Lord to make us to have more faith and more intelligence.
Amen.
He has sent us enough in this world. Yes, enough faith and enough intelligence to everyone to figure out what to do. Not to point fingers to each other, not to point fingers at him and to say, this is your fault. Why are you allowing this to happen? Very naive thing, very stupid thing. People are saying, if there is a God, why does he allow all these things to happen? You are a father, you're a mother, correct? Bad things may happen to your child that is 5 years old, or the child that tends to be 15 or 50 years old. In Islam, there is a time when you are 100% responsible for your children. After that, when the child becomes an adult, you're not responsible anymore. For women, for girls, it is 13 years old. For boys, it is 16 years old. You come into puberty. You understand certain things, and they become adults. Now is the time for them to walk the way. The choices that they make when they have enough up there to make those choices, does society or any society say, because the child turns out to be like that, the parents are 100% responsible? Especially now, imagine if the father is giving everything the best for the child, and the mother. You're not. And Allah has provided nothing but the best. But if we start squabbling and quarreling with each other, based on what? What to eat, what to wear, based on our desires. And at that time, like I said, this world, not 7 billion. If you have 7 people, it is too many. They say, no, I'm not going to share. This is the month of Safar. There are certain months that special blessings are coming, and there are certain months of the months of Safar where Allah and His Prophet are saying, be careful from certain things. And this is one of those months. Whether it is blessings or to take care, we must look at that as an opportunity to come closer to our Lord. And to say, Astaghfirullah, to say, we need you, help us. The child comes to you and says, help. You don't turn the child away. Allah is the creator of that love. His love is more than the love of a mother to the child. People are saying, why do bad things happen to this world? Bad things happen to good people. That is a very naive sense of morality. Saying that only good things must happen. If good things happen to you, then you're a good person. Since when? Look at the lives of the prophets. They are the best people. But if you judge them according to our eyes, they lead the most miserable lives. Yet, they are the most beloved to Allah. Look at the lives of those ones, now and before. Those ones that they are taking advantage of people, that they are the oppressors, that they are tyrants and zalims. They have the best of life, according to the 5 senses, which even then is limited time to. After that, the 5 senses will fail them. They lead the best of lives? No, they don't. We're asking Allah for wisdom, because wisdom, it is the essence of knowledge. We're asking Allah to let us to sit with wise people.
Amen.
And we're asking Allah for us to wake up a little bit and to have more intelligence, to keep our faith, and for us to become better ones to Him, to His Prophet, and to each other. For the sake of the Holy Prophet ﷺ, for the sake of the awliya, al-Fatiha.